Shayna.
Hi.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad that you came to talk to me today. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm 19. I come from a really small town out in northwest Oklahoma. I'm a sophomore at OSU, and my major is HDFS with an option in Child and Family Services. I have a brother who's graduated from OSU, and I don't really know what else.
That's awesome. So is your brother older or younger than you?
He's older
Okay, great.
by about 4 or 5 years.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's great. And do your parents still live in Shattuck?
Yes, they still live there and run a business. And
Okay, that's great. Do you go home often?
I go home occasionally, but I don't really have a lot of time to go home that often. So
Yeah. Well, tell me about your family. Are you guys close or?
yeah, I'd say we are pretty close for the most part. We get along pretty well, I think, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's great. That's really great. It's so nice to have a close family. I have 4 younger siblings, and then my parents, and we're close, and it's fun. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about what you were wanting to talk about today.
Okay, well, my grandpa has been in the hospital a lot lately, and they're not really sure exactly what's wrong with him. I mean, he's got like something with his heart, but they can't really figure out exactly what's going on. He gained like 30 pounds of fluid in I think like 2 weeks, and so I mean that's a lot of weight, and he was just like really sick and having trouble breathing and stuff, and so he went and he was in the hospital, and he recently got released from the hospital, but to make his house more accessible for him, since he's having trouble getting around and stuff, they're having to do a lot of renovations in his bathroom, like get rid of the bathtub so he can get in and out of the shower, and like just doing different things, moving up stuff from the basement up to the ground floor so he can reach it and get to it without having to go up and down the stairs.
Right.
So while they were doing all these renovations, he's been staying at my brother's house. And my brother, like, he doesn't really mind him staying there. It's okay. But he's kind of upset with me because I haven't been there and I haven't been able to help him out with that very much. So, like, I don't know. I think he's just kind of mad at me, but he lives an hour away. And so with classes and work and everything, I can't really get over that often to help. And there's not really room in my house for him to stay here. So it's just hard.
So your grandfather's been sick and now is living with your brother, and your brother's feeling kind of mad because he's doing everything and he's wanting you to take some responsibility. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, he understands that I'm busy, but I think like he's there all day, every day. And so I think it'd be nice, he thinks it'd be nice if I could help him, which it would, but it's hard sometimes to get time to drive over there and drive back and actually have time to spend and help out with him and stuff.
Definitely, yeah. You're busy. You've got your work and school, and I definitely feel that would be hard. Yeah. Well, has your brother talked to you about this, or is it kind of just understood that he's angry with you?
Well, he doesn't really sit down and talk about it. Like, he's made comments like, I mean, I wish you would help more, but he hasn't really stated that he's mad at me. It's just kind of like you can tell he's frustrated sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's
hard.
Yeah.
What do you think would help your brother not to feel mad and to feel like you are participating a little bit more in the situation?
I think maybe if I need to set aside a time, if I could set aside a time to go up there, like even if it was once a week or every other week, to just go and spend the day with him so my brother didn't have all the responsibility all the time. I think if he just maybe thought that he realized that I was making an effort, maybe that would kind of help him be less frustrated.
Right. Yes. You maybe feel like you're helping a little bit more, and it's not all on him. Yes. Do you think that's something that you could do with your schedule?
I think I just have to, set aside the time.
Mm-hmm.
I could, move stuff around, and instead of setting aside this amount of time for homework, I could move that around and do it at a different time, go up there to spend some time there. So I think it is possible. I just have to do a little bit of rearranging to my schedule.
I think that sounds like a great idea. Do you think that would help your brother feel better about this?
I think so for the most part. I think if he realized that there was an effort being made, because he knows that I'm busy and he knows that it is a long drive to have to go there and back in one day and to actually get enough time in there, But maybe if I went on a weekend when I didn't have to come back right away or didn't have to work the next day, maybe it would be okay.
Yeah, I think that sounds great. Yes, I think if you're able to do that, that would help him not be upset with you, and then you get to help him out and be with your grandpa. I think that sounds great, what you were saying. So, so maybe next time you come, we can see how that's going and if that's helped your relationship with your brother and kind of ease some of the tension that you're feeling. But it was so great to talk to you, Shayna.
You too, thank you.
Thank you.